Did y'all see Stephen A. Smith? He had an issue with BET over them including OJ in their In-Memoriam during the awards. Did y'all hear this?
I did.
No.
I did. I did.
You have any thoughts on it?
Y'all think Stephen A. is bugging the fuck out?
Well, we got a clip we can play.
All right. You got the clip?
Yeah, I put it in the pod.
I don't read none of your.
I know you don't read, but it's there right now. And since I still have like an iPhone fucking 6.
Please get a new phone.
Feel free. Between you and him, feel free to upgrade me. Okay, I'm not going to stop you.
Let me see your phone. Let me see your phone.
I'm not gonna
Wait. Let me see your phone.
Yo, do you know you're in?
Yeah, man.
There. What?
That's an iPhone 8S. Like, you got to get rid of that shit.
Suck a dick.
Whoa.
But why won't you get a new phone? Like, you don't care.
No, it's just
She wants somebody to buy it for her.
No,
that's
I
what it
will-
is. Pretty
But she just
privilege.
said-
Just
she
like
just
when she
said
said that
Ice and
she's.
Joe.
Just like when she said she's
because you
hungry in the
guys keep
studio.
mentioning it. I'm just like, feel free, but I will get around to it when I.
Just like when she said she's hungry in the studio. Just like everything. Like she just got a slick way of doing shit. So she gonna let you keep talking about the phone and say, "Yo, purchase it."
Yeah,
I think
Mel
it's
do
fly.
everything the baddie way.
Yeah.
She does. All right, I have the clip.
Responsibility we have. The House BT Awards. This is a celebration of blackness, of black culture, of black entertainment, of black excellence. And when you do something like this, you got folks outside the community see that. TMZ talking about it, NBC talking about it, CNBC talking about it, CBS talking about it, USA Today talking about it, PBS, everybody but PBS.
No Joe Budden.
When that kind of stuff happens, how do you think that benefits us? And that's a story that we don't get into nearly as much as we should. Did it ever occur to anybody? To remind yourself of the responsibility we have. I'm not blaming any of the folks there in the audience. They didn't know. And even though BET is owned by Paramount, it's still BET. Black folks everywhere. All up in there. The BET Awards.
I'm cut this off.
What the? Stephen A. Smith. I have one word for him. Two.
Go ahead.
Kyrie Irving. If black people owe it to themselves to be responsible because everybody around the world are watching what we say to each other, nigga, you went on a 2-year fucking crusade to destroy Kyrie Irving, another young black man that you could have picked up your fucking phone and called. He went publicly on a 2-year crusade to ridicule and castrate this man for personal decisions he made. So if the responsibility is on fucking Paramount, then the responsibility is on Stephen A. Smith to do the same fucking thing.
That's a great point.
Fuck is we talking about,
That's
my
a
nigga?
great
Like,
point
stop.
with his Kyrie Irving reporting. It is.
Come on, yo.
What was his reason for saying that he didn't want OJ should not be acknowledged?
O.J. Simpson
Yes.
was not found guilty of any crime.
At all.
What the
That's what I'm
fuck are
saying.
we
He
talking
went through
about?
the process.
He went to court, a court of his peers,
Was acquitted.
and he got acquitted. O.J. Simpson.
What are we talking about?
Was a great
A legend.
sports figure. He was a great personality, whatever the case may be. He went to court. He did whatever he did or didn't do, and they put his face up there to honor the dead people that passed away this year.
I got some more Stephen A. clips.
Come on,
real quick.
fuck out of here, yo.
Somebody that I believe doesn't only deserve to be in jail, he deserved to be under the jail. This man, as far as I'm concerned, is a double murderer. He's somebody that should never, ever, ever see freedom again. In the eyes of most people, regardless of an acquittal, O.J. Simpson is a double murderer.
What the fuck that mean?
Who the fuck are you to make that distinction?
I'm very, very fond of Jerry Jones, and I'm not hiding that from anybody. But I'm pissed off because he doesn't deserve what just happened. He doesn't deserve it. You're gonna bring up a picture of Jerry Jones standing at this protest. No question, what was happening is not something that anybody as a black person should be appreciative about. He had 6 students at that particular North Little Rock High School that was trying to desegregate the school.
No one should be okay with it.
Nobody should be okay with that.
Regardless of
We
race.
understand that.
I'm adding your
We get all
Kyrie
that.
take right
But
in
you
the
gonna
middle of
bring
all
up
of
a
this.
photo of him when he was 14, 15 years old. If he was 30, 35, 40 years old, that's different.
Also,
14,
Stephen A.
15.
has been on air talking about how said that same shit Candace Owens said to me about how black people relate to Donald Trump because he went to jail. Like some of his talking points as of late. Stephen A., I mean, he's been up here, friend of the show. That's my man. But he's got to be aware of how he comes off. Again, some people think that Max left First Take because of that.
When he said,
when he said what he said about, well, no, when Terrell Owens said
that Max is more black than Stephen A. Smith.
Like I just feel like he should be a little more aware, even if you feel like this about O.J. Simpson.
Or he might be aware.
He might, but what I think he's, no disrespect, I like him. He came up here, but what if he's compromised? Because now I'm seeing that he's taking the opposite side of what is good for us. And I know I'm probably not saying it right, because now he defended Jerry Jones. I guess it's with the picture when it was back in the segregation days or whatever. Then he's saying this about OJ. Then he did that to Kyrie. And the powers that may be, sometimes they put people in place to say what they can't say, if you understand, or what they can say, but what they can't say for them.
Even his handling of Kevin Durant. Now that you bring up Kyrie,
I ain't gonna put that on him. I think that.
I mean,
it could appear. It could appear that way.
I know, but I think because he didn't used to be like that.
Exactly. So
now
in order to get to the
I think sometimes, and this could,
you need to know that that's what it looked like.
This could even go to our Drake conversation. I think that sometimes you get to a certain level of success and you almost forget what you had to do to be successful. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think Drake feels or felt like this. Who? Like, y'all like, yo, he should have addressed him, just him. He not looking at it like that. Nigga, you with the field. So I think that Stephen A. Smith has reached a certain level. He's starting to brag a lot. He said some shit on one of the shits. He was on the floor and they was teasing him, and he stood in his shit like, I'm him, nigga. So I think
I see him.
I think at certain points you start feeling like I'm him.
The walk is a little different. And during the finals, he was walking in like he was fucking Luka Doncic.
Yeah, like so.
But don't you get highlighted more when you say things that the higher white people that's in control? Don't you get more and you accomplish more when you say how they feel? Or when you become a mouthpiece?
I can't say yes or
no. Like,
no,
because if
we could say what's happened to plenty of ESPN hires and analysts, fucking Shorty and Michael Smith. Anytime somebody, when that last election was going on, anytime somebody went on ESPN with some pro-black shit, we didn't really see them anymore.
Nope. Jamel Hill and Mike Hill.
I'm not talking about what is. Mike Hill too, and Mike Smith. Like, there's a list of them.
Yeah.
So I'm not talking about what is, because I'm not behind the wall to know. But somebody has to start being aware of what things look like.
Yeah, I just don't. You can't talk about the responsibility that BET has if you're not living up to that same level of responsibility. Like, get the fuck out of here.
What I'll ask you, from he's starting to walk a little different, brag a little different. Do you think that should be expected? You know, there's rumors of him trying to secure a $100 million contract, $25 million a year. They offered him 18. Do you expect, according to reports, do you expect any change in a person?
Yes.
When that type of level up begins to happen?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think that as you start to separate yourself from the field, you don't look at yourself like you're one of the field anymore. And I think sometimes, and I have yet to attain that level of success, so it's all speculation, but I think that you really start to believe and start smoking your own shit, like, yo, I'm him.
You still walk like you got 30 million.
Yo, anyway.
You walk in the club, back to life.
But he right.
I think change.
We've seen that with a couple of them.
I think anybody that says, yo, I won't change is delusional.
No, they just ain't making enough yet.
Yeah, they ain't making enough money yet.
New Joe Budden.